Okay, so R12, RC and 200 Newton. Three forces are acting at point at cylinder 2, and 200 RB, RA and R12. Four forces are acting on cylinder number 1. But important is, now if you check what is important, the magnitude of the force is important and the angle with respect to x-axis is important. So each angles are given. Only the thing is, here we don't know this angle. We don't know this angle or this angle, right? So if I connect this two from center to center, if I join this line, so this will be a 90 degree, this will be a 90 degree. Okay, now how much this will be? This horizontal side will be, so total length is given as 150 mm. So if this is 150, so this will be a 50 because diameter is 100 mm. So this will be a 50, this will be a 50. So 50, 50, 100. So 150 minus 100, so this will be a 50. So length, horizontal length for this will be a 50, and this will be equals to, this is the radius, this is also radius. So radius means if diameter is 100, this will be a 50, this will be a 50, so this will be a 100. So if you see, there will be a equilateral triangle, sorry, there will be a 90 degree triangle having this is 100 mm and this is 50, and we don't know this angle theta, so we have to find out theta. Okay, so here we'll take cos of theta is equals to 50 divided by 100, and therefore theta is equals to 60 degree. So this angle comes is 60 degree. This angle is 60 degree. If this is 60, this will be a 60. Okay, now once you find out, once you draw the FBD, you rearrange the forces. So for the rearrange of forces, we'll draw one more FBD for the simplification. So this is cylinder 1, this is cylinder number 2. We'll rearrange the forces. This is center points. This is cylinder 1, this is cylinder number 2. Okay, so cylinder number 1 having 200 Newton in downward, so we have 200 Newton in downward. Okay, we'll join this by dotted line. Okay, so this is RA. We can shift it along its line of action according to the transmissibility of the force, principle of transmissibility of the force. So this will be RA. Okay, this is RB. RB we can shift it along the line of action, so this will be RB. So the angle is given is 80. Angle is 80 degree to this RB, and R12 is passing downward direction, so this will be R12. So this will be R12. Angle is, now we know the angle is 60 degree. So this angle is 60 degree. So how many forces are acting? 1, 2, 3 and 4. Similarly, for cylinder number 2, sulfate is 200 Newton. RC is passing through its center of point, so we can shift it like this. So this will be RC, okay, and R12 is passing through like this. So this will be R12, and angle is 60 degree. So this angle also will be 60 degree. So this angle is 60 degree. Okay, now very important is, now for cylinder number 2, 3 forces are acting, so we can apply the Lami's theorem at cylinder number 2. And for cylinder number 1, 4 forces are acting. If there are 4 forces or more than 3 forces, we cannot apply the Lami's theorem. So here we will apply Lami's theorem. For cylinder number 2, we will apply Lami's theorem, and for this we will have conditions of equilibrium, COE. Okay, so how to apply Lami's theorem? Okay, check. So for cylinder number 2, for cylinder 2, apply by Lami's theorem, by Lami's theorem. So by Lami's theorem means, so this will be R12 divided by sine of angle between two remaining force, sine of 90. Sine of 90 is equals to RC divided by angle between remaining two force, 90 plus 60, 150. Sine 150 is equals to 200 divided by angle between remaining two forces, so 180 minus 60, sine 120. Sine 120. Now equate this RCI, this one, find out RC. So from this RC comes is RC is equals to 115.4 Newton, 115.4 Newton, and again equate R12 and 200. R12 is equals to 230.9 Newton. So these are our answer. Okay, similarly to apply, so from cylinder number 1, from cylinder 1, from conditions of equilibrium, you take summation of f of x is equals to 0. So summation of f of x is equals to 0. So therefore summation of f of x will be Ra positive minus R12 into cos of 60 minus Rb into cos of 80 is equals to 0. Let's say equation number 1. Similarly, take summation of f of y is equals to 0. Therefore, so this will be a minus 200 na. Okay, so before that okay, we'll take minus 200 downward direction minus R12 sine of 60 plus Rb sine of 80 is equals to 0. Equation number 2. So once you rearrange this f of y, so this will be Rb sine of 80 minus R12 sine of 60 is equals to 200. Let's say this is equation number 2. Now here R12 is unknown, Rb is unknown. Here R12 is unknown, Rb is unknown, but R12 value is known. R12 is equals to 230.9 Newton. So R12 is equals to 230.9 Newton. Place it here. Find out Rb. So Rb comes is 406.17 Newton. So this is Rb. Now put Rb in above equation. We know R12, we know Rb. Find out Ra. So Ra comes is 185.93 Newton. So these are the reactions. These are the reactions at point A, at point B, at point C, and at the intersection point.